Hey folks, I'm Gokul Padmanabhan from Restoration Brokers of America. Each week I talk to owners from across the country who have questions of how to prepare and sell their restoration business. And I bring you those questions and some best practices with over 300 transactions in the restoration space. Is the pandemic a great time to sell a restoration business? It's probably the most asked question for 2021. So back in March, when the whole COVID situation was kind of taking hold in our country, I was doing what everybody else was doing, I would suspect. We were kind of showing up our bank accounts and preparing for the worst. 12 months later, almost a year later, none of that had really panned out. Okay, and let me give you some statistics on here, right? When you look at the number of buyers last year, we used to get about 45 buyers or so a week calling us about our different engagements. Now we're getting almost 100 buyers calling us. So there's almost been a 100% increase in the number of buyers that are calling about our different listings and our different engagements in the marketplace, right? Valuations of companies. So all the restoration companies across the country, we're seeing an average of about a 12% increase in their valuation and in their selling price, right? And even on the days on the market, usually it would take about 6 months to 7 months to sell a restoration company from the time we go live and take it on the market all the way to close. Now we're seeing those times compressed to 4 months, sometimes 3 months, which is the shortest I've ever seen in my career. And I think there's a couple of reasons for it, right? And here are kind of 3 of my main reasons for it, right? One is I think we are in a recession-proof business. And I think we're very blessed to be in a business that really doesn't or is maybe a little bit insulated from some of the marketplaces and market conditions that are happening. So our company and restoration industry as a whole is shining when things get tough. Second, I think interest rates are low. So when interest rates are low, buyers will always pay a little bit more for your business, right? And third, like I said before, I think there's a lot of executives, a lot of folks that are working for big companies are really examining their life and making lifestyle changes. And a big part of that is they're using a lot of their 401k money, they're using a lot of their retirement funds and other assets to get into business on their own. So it's as good as of a seller's market that I have seen in a long time. And I think the seller's market will continue for the next 12 or 24 months. Thanks for watching. Click the link below, check out what we do. I'm happy to connect.